One in the rankings.
Hi, Corie.
Delulu.
Delulu.
40.
Hello, Corie.
Oh, and Tracy.
Why were you WhatsApping me earlier on at 5:03 and then suddenly by 5:30 you're drunk as a skunk, calling me every name under the sun and talking about my dad all day?
I'm not talking about your dad.
Yes, you have. You called him B-E-N-T all day. And then not only that, you've tried to blame me for Coast being arrested. Then you've tried to blame me for Sam being arrested or Sam being on the run, whatever the hell's happened there. Anything else?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying.
You're saying that nobody should trust me, nobody should be friends with me on this app because my father chose a life of putting criminals in jail.
No, what I said was, Corie, if you listen with your ears, what I said was, I don't understand why Ghost, who's on the run, he's a fugitive, is he not? Yeah? Why he would associate with someone that has a guy that has his father as a copper. I don't get that.
And also, I need to advise you, we've been campaigning you. Do you know it's a very homophobic thing to call somebody B-E-N-T?
Well, a copper, no.
No, you called me it. You said he is and his dad is. They're both B-E-N-T.
Yeah, bent as fuck, yeah.
Oh, I can see how it can be, Corie. I get it.
Yeah, it's all right, as long as she's
Ben
aware.
as a copper, yeah.
No, you didn't say that.
Can you not just be? Can you not be friends? Can you not be friends? Come on.
Absolutely not.
Corie, Angie misses you.
If I wanted to be friends with an alcoholic mess who didn't have any family members,
I would be father's a police officer like yourself.
Well, at least I got a father, darling.
Angela, can you at least flip the camera? What are we looking at?
Yeah, his father's bent as hell.
Marvellous. Anything else?
Angie, just leave the fathers out. Come on. Come on, Angie. Don't say nothing.
If you continue to goad, then somebody's going to say something in retaliation. Then you're going to sit there and cry like the victim because you like to be a victim, don't you?
But all I'm saying, Corie, is your father is a copper, right? That's what you keep saying. He's an ex.
He's not a copper no more, Angie.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
Ex police officer, right? I can't stand the police. So, however, I'm a little bit shocked with Ghost, who is a criminal, who, I say criminal, is on the run from the police. That's your friend.
And? Do you not like me having friends on this app? Is that the problem?
No, it's not about that.
Is it because you're not included in the conversation that I'm included in?
No. I'm a bit surprised. Ghost, who's not a fugitive, that would be friends with someone like yourself that's got their father as a copper.
Right, I understand. So,
because I know that you tell your copper everything, your little, daddy everything. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Okay. I understand that. I don't actually. I'm lying. But
Yeah.
I'm just going to humour you. I'm just going to humour you for a bit, I think.
Yeah, and I believe, in my opinion,
Thank
I'm going to
you,
say
Jane.
it straight to you, Corie. I believe you've told your father a lot of things about Ghost and Sam Walker.
Whoa!
Awfully embarrassing you are. Do you know that?
Yeah, I don't care. I believe
Angie,
that.
come
I
on.
agree. I believe that. Yeah.
I want to put it to a public vote. Who calls the police more than I ever have?
Well, probably yourself. You've been on
You.
here not so long, but you call the police
You.
all the time.
You.
No,
Constantly.
but the thing is, I don't pursue it. I might call them, but I drop the phone call.
So you might call... Oh, so you're wasting their time. So you're admitting on this public platform that you're wasting the time.
Who gives a shit about
that
what
makes
they
sense.
think?
Oh my God,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Angie!
That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Listen, at
you
the end of the
spell-
day,
can you
you're
spell
probably the
absolutely?
one. You were probably one that called the police on Ghost.
Okay, if that's what you want to think, that's fine.
Yeah, I do.
But just bear in mind, there is certain people on this app that...
My opinion.
Yeah, as I said, that's fine. But there are certain people on this app, right, that would not take the words of a drunk or the words
Yeah,
of
but I
a wannabe
wouldn't take a word from a
female
copper
into
son like
account.
you either. I wouldn't take a
You
word
carry
from a
on
copper
talking
son
about
like
my
you.
father because you want me to go low and bring up your dad. But I won't because I'm not like you.
Hey, Corie, don't.
That's what I just said. I'm not low. I wouldn't go low like her.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't.
No,
Angie, stop bringing up his dad. Come on, just have it on.
This is what you want, though, Angela.
The biggest snitch on it.
Says the one who with about 15,000 police
I wouldn't be
cases.
surprised if you're the one that is that grass grossed up. It wouldn't surprise me.
Can you spell grass?
It wouldn't surprise me.
That's a no,
Because
then.
me and you had many conversations on the phone, and you told me how much you hated Sam Walker, and all of a sudden you were sitting there crying your eyes out.
No, I didn't cry my eyes out, not once.
I mean, I would hate him too if he came to my house at the time.
And I'll explain that if you want me to explain it.
You hate him, but he does battles with them. That's crazy.
Yeah, but they
No,
squashed their beef, didn't they?
Now this is where me and you are totally different. I didn't like Sam at the start. I tested him. He put my windows through, Angela.
Yeah.
You sat on your platform, called him a shit father, and got away with it.
Only 3 weeks ago, I got recordings of Corie.
Yeah, I'm allowed to move on. But this is the thing that's different between me and you. You need to hold on to arguments. You need to argue with people to keep your platform.
Yeah.
I don't need that. You might love dragging all of your past into your future. I don't need to. At least I can speak to my new
You don't tell your daddy everything.
Yeah, whatever, Ange.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm going to go tell my daddy he's an ex-police officer. No one gives a shit about your bent copper.
Okay.
He's bent as fuck. Now piss off.
Bye then.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh no, you're definitely
I was
coming
there
up
before you.
Oh well, I'm not going anywhere now.
Well, neither am I.
Just to irritate you a little bit more, I'm not going anywhere.
No, neither am I. I'll do a battle. If you
Yeah,
don't
go on
accept, I don't care.
Marvellous.
Good.
Let's just let you then.
Yeah, bent copper. That's what he is a bent copper.
Guys, you can't ever win an argument with a drunk.
No, you cannot.
No, you can't. Trust me. Why do you think I have nothing to
No,
do
you
with
can't.
family members? But anyway.
I hate the police for a good reason. Ban them all. You're not funny by saying I'm going to ban them all. You're not funny by saying I'm going to ban them all. Alexa.
Makes me forget that
by Dark Manners on Amazon Music.
Hello.
Ban them all.
What's that?
Alexa.
Yes.
On Amazon Music.
Angela, turn your iPad off.
Lawyer.
I love this song.
Yourself, of course. But wherever I go, whoever I bump into, they all seem to want to say the same old thing. Yeah. You fat bastard! 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 You fat
Self-reflection is a wonderful thing.
No offense. Only a song.
It's okay. Do you want to stand up?
Sorry, guys, I was on the phone.
Stand
You
up,
want to stand
Angela.
up?
I'll
Well,
stand
why
up.
don't you stand up?
I'll stand up, no problem. Because I guarantee you weigh a lot more than me. I tell you what, we'll put a bet on it.
Right, guys, shall we
You
get the
get up
bubbles
right
now?
now, you weigh less than me, I'll drop you a uni.
I don't care about who weighs more than
Exactly, so you play that for yourself. You can have that as your national anthem when you have a shower. That's if you ever have one. There we go, marvellous. Enjoy your day, Angela.
Oh, marvellous, Corie.
Marvellous, yes. I drink water, you drink wine, we ain't the same.
Well, can I ask you a question? What happened to
No.
your father that's been done for drinking and driving?
What happened to your father?
Yeah, you know
Angie, man, come on, you lot. Just
drinking
Angie,
and
stop
driving.
now. Come on.
Yeah, that was in the army. Yeah, apparently, guys, when he came out of the army, he was drinking and driving. He got stopped by the police. Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is the.
well, that's usually what PTSD does to people, Angela. But if you want to have a go at people in the armed forces
the one that also
who fought for the country in which you live in out of choice, then
And the
we
one
can have a
that
chat.
committed
Shut up.
threats to people in
Shut
the
up.
houses, yeah? They made the people that made threats exactly like you did.
Angie, just stop now. Come on,
So
stop
you
now.
talking about the same man, yeah? That's your father, right?
Hello, Angie, just stop now. Come
That's
on.
his
stop.
father. His
stop, Angie.
father is a
Just
drunk
stop bringing up his dad.
driver.
Come on,
That's
just stop.
Is it Nigel?
No, Angie, shut up, man.
Should we speak
No,
about
no,
Martin?
what's sharp? He doxes everybody.
It's
on
okay,
the
I'll
side.
speak
I'm
about
not
Martin.
sharp.
I'll speak
That's
about
his
Martin.
father.
Martin, let's speak about
Angie.
Martin, shall we?
Ziana or Eternity? Get in
Yeah,
my
let's
chat
speak
now,
about Martin.
please.
Yeah, right out.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Go what? The drunk driver.
No, I'm speaking about Martin now.
Who's Martin?
Who's Martin, Angela?
Right, close these blinds. The
I don't know
flags.
who Martin is.
Thank you.
Marmite,
I'm talking about
thank you.
your father. I'm talking about your father that was in the army.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You said that was in the army. That came out of the army, right? And
Yeah.
started to make threats towards people. That was done for drink driving. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
What do you mean
about.
start to make threats about people?
Yeah, he made threats to people, go to people's houses, a bit like what you do on TikTok.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, yeah, 2 peas in a pod. Yes, he did.
No.
And
no,
then,
no, no, he didn't.
and it was done for drinking and driving.
Okay.
Yeah, is that the same copper that you keep saying about? Because you said
No,
that
he's
he was
not.
in the army, right?
He's not a police
You said he
officer,
was
no.
in the army. Well, I got the article of.
Go on then.
Yeah, you keep saying that was in the army. Yeah, they decided they came out of the army and they became
Oh
a
no,
police
it's
officer.
Peter.
Is that the same
It's
guy?
Peter. Should we have a chat
Right.
about Peter?
Wait,
Is that
Angie,
the
it's
same
three
guy?
different
Is that the
confidence.
Should we have a chat
same
about
guy,
Peter?
Corie?
Should we have a chat
No,
about
Corie,
Peter?
is that the same guy?
Should we have a chat about
my
Peter?
dad? Talk about as much as you want.
Well, then after
Talk
you.
about as much as you want. Amazing father, yeah. It wasn't done for drinking and driving.
Okay.
Talk about as much as you want.
Have you got evidence of that?
Yeah, I do. I have an article. You have an article that your father was done for drinking and driving.
And?
Yeah, then when he came out of the army, yeah? Is that the same copper that you keep saying, talking
No,
about?
I've told you this 4 times. I know you keep on repeating yourself, but you're not going to have a different answer. I've told you 4 times the answer is no.
Right.
Thank
So
you,
the one
Susan.
that was an ex-copper, he wasn't in the army, no?
No.
Right, but it's funny that, because you only told me the other day that he was in the army.
My birth father was in the army.
Right, your birth father, so your adopted father was a police officer, right?
Not
Oh,
adopted,
come on,
it was
guys,
foster.
man.
But yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
Thank
Right.
you.
Some family did.
Guys, I
Cool.
can't. Sandy, she's on her own
I'm
live.
so grateful this woman did not conceive children.
I'm so grateful
so
you haven't
grateful.
conceived children.
I've already got
And
one.
I'm so grateful that you haven't
I'm
either.
so grateful. Can you spell
Yeah,
grateful?
neither have you.
Can you spell
Neither
grateful?
have you. Cool.
Guys, can you not
Can you
just
spell
stop?
grateful?
Stop. Come on.
Yeah, because you probably
Honestly,
you
you're
look
not
like
gonna both end up
asked you a
saying
question.
something you're gonna regret, man.
Asked you a
you look
question.
exactly like your father.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Not an absolute compliment. Thank you very much.
Guys, I've tried.
Compliment. What the
People
drink? The
and
drunk
adults.
driver.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
when
don't,
left
I
the
don't
army.
drink though, Angela.
The one that left the army, they said he had PTSD and started to drink and drive and all this kind of shit. And threatened people.
Angie.
Have you ever been to war?
Oh, you guys
Have you
are
ever been
arguing
to
like
war?
brother and sister.
Have you ever been to war, Angela?
Well, I know people that have gone to war, but they don't threaten people and they don't become drink
My
drivers.
father's never threatened anybody.
Wow, no,
Thank
what
you,
I
Mummy.
read. No, what I read, love. No,
Go
what I
on,
read.
then. Go on, then read it.
Yeah.
then.
Oh, was it Derek? Derek? Something?
Derek?
Yeah, that's what I read.
You're such a liar, Angela. You're just making this up as
Oh,
they
yeah,
goes
we're
along.
going
Look at her,
with
guys.
One
She
of
just
them
needs to
wants to
battle.
call
That's
her,
what
It
she
was
wants.
done for drinking and driving. When he left the army.
Fought for the country that you moved over to.
It was
Yeah, that one. Yeah, thank you, Mammy. How many years ago was that news article? Does anyone know? Thank you, Slitter.
No one cares.
Oh, we'll find out first. I'm not playing Purple Rain, guys. I'm not making fun of her father. He's dead. He wouldn't like to
Why
see
would
the
you make
embarrassment
fun
that's
of
in front
the
of him.
dead?
I just said I'm not playing it. 'cause
He
I'm
just said he's
making
not
fun of
going
the
to,
dead.
Angie. He said he's not.
Yeah,
Because some
well,
of us
why
have
would you make
decorum and
father
morals.
laugh?
Some of us have decorum and morals, something that your 50-year-old
Yeah, but your
life
father's
age,
still alive. Your father's still alive.
and that's not my problem. I didn't kill your dad, did I?
Yeah, but your father was still alive and still committed. He's still drunk and drive behind that wheel.
And
Yeah, he could have killed someone.
he came back from
Well,
war.
I meant to feel sorry for your father. They could have been.
So
could have killed
let's
someone,
get
right?
somebody in this
Yeah,
box that has been
PTSD.
to war. Hold on. Let's get somebody that's gone to war, and then we can ask them the question.
Yeah.
How they kept
Let
it
me ask
together
you a
after.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, I'm not
because
answering anything from
because
you.
someone suffers with PTSD, which a lot of people, my friend suffers with PTSD, right? So we went to feel sorry for someone that's gone behind the wheel, decided to drink. I drink myself, but I never get behind the wheel. And they could risk other people's life. We meant to feel sorry for them because there's some PTSD. Piss off.
No,
Is
Angie.
that my
come on, man.
responsibility to explain my dad's actions? That was a question,
Maybe
by the
not.
way.
Go, please.
Maybe not, Corey.
So what's your excuse for being a
But
drunk?
what was it about my father?
What's your
Yes,
excuse? What's your excuse for being a drunk?
But I don't get behind a wheel.
Okay, but what is your excuse for being a drunk? It's a
I
question.
don't have an excuse, Corey. But I don't hurt anybody
Corey.
else. The thing is that Corie don't hurt anyone else like your father.
My father didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah,
He
no.
crashed into a
Yeah,
roundabout.
but he would have. He would have.
No, he crashed into a roundabout.
There's one thing I hate, and that's a drink driver.
He
Drunk
crashed
driver.
into a
But yeah, I
roundabout.
don't. My
Simple as
nephew
that.
died.
You hurt
from
yourself,
a
nobody
drunk
else.
driver, so I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
She
And
did
it's
drink.
really fuckable.
She did drink drive. She drove to the vets. Oh, you went to go on live.
No, I never. No, I would have been arrested.
How did you lose your license? Out of curiosity.
That's a choice.
Wait, did you have a
lose your
license?
I never lost my license, Corie.
Have you
Got
got
a
it?
license?
Can we see it?
I've still got my license.
Go on then, show us.
Yeah, I do.
Go on then, show us.
No, you can't. No,
No,
you
she hasn't
can't. I'm
got
not
it.
to show on social
She
media.
lost it for a drink
No,
driving
that's
to
for
the
you
vets.
to go find out.
No, I don't need to find out
No,
anything.
I
Thank you.
do.
No.
And no, I didn't. Yeah, I've never, ever been arrested for drinking and driving. Go look me up. But unlike your father, he did. It was an article, right?
Do you know, right? I'm enjoying seeing this is your article of the dad. Oh, thank you. Let's have a look.
Who admitted to drink driving, guys?
Angela did.
Oh.
No, I've never.
Angela, you used to drive. Angie, you used to drive.
I used to drive, never drunk and drive, no. There's trolls.
How come you don't drive no more?
I just became expensive. I don't need to go out anywhere. So I took my, put my car off.
So this article was back in 2008. Is that the depths you're going back to?
Thank you.
Is that a yes? You're going back to
What?
2008?
You shouldn't make your father.
Yeah, 2008, yeah.
Well, I don't know. He's still.
I would like to point out at that point. Hold on.
Drunk.
I would like to point out at that point, right, that I wasn't even under his care.
Right, still your father.
And
Yeah. Well, there you go.
wasn't under his care at that point.
He
So
also
we're talking
made
about a
threats-
situation that happened
The
over
thing is,
70
the funny
years
thing
ago.
is, though, Corie, he also made
Big
threats
ups to Little
at people's
Darling.
houses. He
No,
was
he
also
didn't.
made
Have you got proof
threats,
of that?
right?
You got proof
One
of that?
sec, Corie, one
Have
sec,
you
Corie.
got proof of that?
He also
No, you
made
haven't.
threats to people.
No,
yeah,
you-
he also
no, he
made
didn't.
threats. Come
You have no
Vince
proof.
Bob and
You have
Apple.
no
Yes,
proof.
did.
No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
did.
No, it
I do have
didn't.
the proof. He made threats to people in their houses.
Go on then.
And he made
Go on then.
threats to people's houses, just like you
Where does it
would.
say that? Where does it say that? Thank you, Jane. Where does
read
it
it.
say that?
It does.
Where
It
does
does.
it say that?
I'll have a look, shall
Well,
I?
then hurry up, because I got it in front of me. No, it doesn't.
Wait, what did she say? There was a what?
Yes, it does.
Well
Yes,
done,
it does.
Jojo. Good doggy. Well done, Jojo.
Thank you.
Spend
Thank
your
you.
cash. Jojo, how can you go from being a nurse to then suddenly being a lawyer? Madness. We're on to you, Jojo.
Oh, you're so boring.
Oh, no, that's you, darling. You're the one that's falling
Called
off.
jealousy. That's called jealousy.
I'm not
Corie.
jealous. What's taking you all day to create, and I've still got more money than you. Ha, 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 ha.
No one cares.
Uh-uh.
No one cares. So someone is saying, check my WhatsApp. Oh, what's this about?
I've been tagged in the video.
I can do whatever I want, Maddie, but you all come for the block list. Turn up. Don't speak on kids. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't want a big.
America's fun.
You don't bring a full
Situation, right? What was the first? What is it? I can't remember.
What about Bella?
I went to his house after him for 2 weeks, right? And it was a big solid guy, right?
But you all come
He's
for the block list.
anyway, it doesn't matter. But anyway,
Don't speak on kids. I can
went
do
to
whatever
his
the fuck I want.
house. I went to the toilet. I was coming down
Thank
the
you,
stairs.
guys.
I could
Good
hear
luck,
my
everyone.
phone turning on.
Angela, do you not want
Wow.
to listen to you admitting to drink driving? No, you don't want to listen to that, do you?
No, go to sleep.
He was going for my phone. Yeah. And I was talking to other people because I thought we was having I thought it was a casual relationship that we was in. Anyway, he questioned to me as to why I'm taking this guy and blah, 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 blah.
You wasn't dating everybody, let's be honest. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Anyway, it turns out
Come on, I need
really
Jojo
fast.
broke. I need Jojo
Punched
broke.
me in the
Yes, sir.
stomach,
Oh,
right?
play yourself, Corie.
I can't remember what happened next, but I was trying to calm him down because we were both intoxicated. I wasn't intoxicated as he thought it was, so I played on that. I did play on that.
Me and Millie are just here like.
You played on being intoxicated. You do that a lot on this app, don't you?
Into his garden, trying to find an exit because I couldn't get out of this house. He followed me into the garden. He told me to go back inside. I went back inside. I said I want to go home. He wouldn't let me go back home. He shut the key out of the door so I couldn't get out the door. So I was stuck, yeah, so I couldn't get outside his house. So at one point he wasn't looking, so I pocket-dialed the police and I looked at my...
One time he wasn't looking, so you pocket-dialed the police. Do you just make this up as you go along? It's drunken rambling.
Pocket, and the police heard everything.
Guys, I wanted to watch the scores now because Jojo won't drop on her, right? And look how low her scores are. She ain't got a team. She ain't got a team. She only got one person.
He eventually let me out of the house.
Jealousy, Angie.
My car, because I had my car outside.
It kills, doesn't it, babe?
He tried to get into my car. Thank God I was on the phone to the police at the time.
Oh, she got in her car?
My car was locked, so I automatically locked it. You can get in. I went home and he actually followed me all the way home, halfway to my house, halfway. Not all the way, but he already knew where I lived anyway because he looked my address up on the internet. The police phoned me the next day because they didn't trace my phone call, and they said, we will protect you from him, tell us who he is, we're going to arrest him. And I said to them, but you could not protect me, you couldn't even trace the fucking phone call.
Drink driving's a very serious offence.
So what's your point?
Don't you agree that drink driving's a very serious offence?
What's your point? I wasn't drinking and driving.
So why would you admit that on a public platform if you wasn't?
What did I admit to?
You said I jumped in the car after a few drinks. I wasn't as drunk as him, but I was drunk. Thank you, Meg.
I jumped in the car because I was in a TV, but I was in a hit me in the stomach.
So,
I had to jump in the car because I had no choice.
Right.
Because he hit me in the stomach.
And you decided to drive in an intoxicated state?
Well, I had no choice. Like I said, I had to get out of the house.
Yeah,
and I wasn't intoxicated.
Well, a bit similar.
I was not intoxicated.
Hold on. A bit similar to how you do with every other person
I
who
never
goes through
jumped in the
trauma.
car
We demand proof.
But I had to...
We demand proof.
Corey, this man, right, I was with, he hit me, he locked me in his house. And I couldn't get out. So I pocket-dialed the police to get out of the house. I eventually got out of the house and I jumped in my car. I wasn't intoxicated. I had probably two drinks, but I had to get out of there because he punched me in the stomach. That's exactly what happened.
Can I ask you, why are you using Chloe's story word for word as your own?
That's not Chloe's story because that's also documented. No, that's documented in the police station.
Word for word, you are sounding like Chloe.
Okay, do you want me to get that? Do you want me to get the disclosure? Whatever they give you. Yeah, because I did phone them. I pocket-dialed them. I've always...
Angela, this is the thing.
I mentioned that story a long time, Corey.
Every time you have promised us evidence, it has never once been provided.
I'm going to mute you. Shut your mouth, yeah? I mentioned that there was a guy I dated for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Chloe with the black heart, right?
Jealous.
Yeah, no.
He got jealous because I was talking to somebody else. I didn't think it was much of a relationship that we had. I spoke to him and he punched me in the stomach. And then he started getting religious on me, started talking about Jesus Christ and all this kind of thing. After he punched me in the stomach, so I got a bit scared. I pocket-dialed the police because I didn't know what else to do. Because my phone was in the pocket when he was walking in front of me. I kind of looked, I phoned them. The police couldn't trace my call. However, I left. Eventually, got out of the house because he locked me in the house. I eventually got out and I drove home. He drove halfway back to my house. That's what happened.
But you had to go my father for doing the same.
No, I was never intoxicated.
Right, whatever. Anyway, Angela.
I was on the phone to the police. Angela. I was on the phone to the police.
Okay, fabulous. I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth.
That's fine.
Big up my slitter, darling.
Because I had no choice but to get out of that house and to leave.
Right, well, again, I don't agree with anything you say. Everything you say is a lie, and you've literally just copied Chloe's story word for word.
Why would I copy Chloe's story? That's crazy.
How would you know who I'm referring to? How would you know who I'm referring to? How would you know who I'm referring to? Because you're a
Oh, I
liar.
know who you're talking about.
You're a
Because
liar.
she is a drunk driver.
I'm not going to entertain
No,
you
she's a
anymore.
drunk driver.
Angela,
Because
I
she
hope
turned
you
around
fall
and said
down
she
the
was,
stairs.
she was
Goodbye.
fleeing domestic violence. She said she was fleeing domestic violence. Right? I was not fleeing just domestic violence. I was in a situation where I thought I was going to be unalive from a man that, can I just mute everyone? That man that collected knives, that collected those kind of knives, really long knives, if you know what I mean, kind of machetes. Okay, so he lives in Epping Forest, near Epping Forest, and I thought he was going to unalive me in the field. It was completely different. I wasn't in a domestic violence relationship. I'd gone on a date with him a couple of times, and I thought that's what he was going to do. I was not intoxicated. I needed to get out of the house, basically. And I was on the phone to the police at the time.
Yo. You're your first line.
Yeah, he also said to me he was going to unalive me. He also said he was going to unalive me, and he had unalived another person, a woman before me, and he told me how he did it. It was in the Turkish mafia. This is what he said. I believed him. I thought, oh my God, you know, whether I believed him or not, I don't know at the time, but I thought he was either nuts or it was true. And he said he unalived someone prior to me, and he was going to unalive me. So my thought was just getting out of the house, basically.
Louise. What's happening, girl? Hey, he should have done that to you, though.
Well, unalive me.
Yeah.
What the hell,
What? You're taking up space. We need good people on the planet.
This is the man that locked me in the house. He locked me in the house. So I couldn't get out.
We need good people out here. We could be going to
When
war.
I phoned the police heard everything and they wanted to arrest him, but they didn't know who I was. And I said, well, if you don't know who I am, I'm not going to report him. And so I let it go, basically. But that's what he said. He was a collector of machetes. He did collect them. It probably should have been a red flag, to be honest, but it wasn't at the time. He collected all over his wall, all these machetes and all these different knives and all this kind of shit. It should have been a warning sign, but it wasn't for me. And he told me how he unalived someone prior. He was in the Turkish mafia, and he was going to unalive me. Yeah, that's basically what happened. So I had to get out of the house, and that's what happened. When I was, you know, I had couple of drinks. But yeah, that's right.
You said you wouldn't date a criminal, but you're dating people that do that.
I wasn't dating him though. I wasn't dating him. I kind of knew him for a few weeks.
That's even worse.
Yeah, he punched me in the stomach, and I had to get out of the house because I thought he was going to do the same to what he said to me about another woman. That's what he said to me. So
you contradict yourself. Hey, thank you, Corie Wilde. All right, guys, let's hit
I could contradict myself. Well, how would I contradict myself? No, it's not a relationship. I wasn't in a relationship. I was dating him. I knew him about 2 weeks before I went to his house. 2 weeks, maybe before I went to his house.
Yeah. Dun.
I hounded Chloe. The difference of Chloe, I wasn't drunk. I had maybe 2 glasses of wine. I wasn't intoxicated. I wasn't classed as a drunk driver. I wasn't. I was not drunk when I drove home. I can guarantee you that's in my life. She was drunk. She left drunk. Absolutely intoxicated. I never done that. I would have walked home. I was not intoxicated. That's the difference.
Beautiful dog.
Beautiful dog.
Hey, dude, would you ever believe that my dog's cleaner than Angie?
Shut up, mate.
Think about it. He has more baths. Like, he eats better.
Hey, yo, did you give your dog coconut oil or coconut butter or something, like coconut stuff?
Nah, it's the food. The food he eats has got good oils in it. So,
Yeah, coconut oil, that's it.
No. You don't want to really irritate their skin too much with XOs, but he's got a beautiful coat.
Yeah.
I'll show you him now. Let me put the phone down over there.
No, it is just massive. It's a guard dog, but it's a family dog at the same time.
Yeah. He's a XL bullies. They're more or less natural protection dogs, isn't it? But they're loving, very family.
Does he like other dogs?
Yeah.
Wait, it's a boy, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what's your dog's name?
Zeus.
Oh, Zeus.
Zeus, come. Wait. Good.
Oh my god. That is a monster.
Massive.
That is huge.
Head's bigger than mine.
Port Louise. Big up yourself, girl. Thank you.
He is massive, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Wait.
huge.
Let me turn the camera on.
Isn't it? His head's bigger than AR's, mate.
It is. Zeus, what's that? Come. Zeus. Stay.
Nah, he's massive.
You don't look big on camera. On camera, you don't look big, but he's massive. 60 kg.
That's great. Can they get bigger?
Yeah, he could.
Like taller in that sense.
He's at the toilet. He's like 2.5 now, I think. So he's done. Where's his muzzle? Let me tell you where's
Would you breed him, AR?
Nah, because I had to get him.
Oh, the snip.
Yeah, because of the whole license.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A minute, but to everyone that's saying, where's his muzzle?
Thank you,
I'm
Corie.
on a private field.
Yes.
I'm on my friend's private field, and there's nothing you can do about it. How about that? Yeah. Hey, I bet they're few.
So if it's private, they don't have to be. But if you're in public,
private property, you know, private.
no, I know that because I see the video of little man driving. But I'm saying if it wasn't in a private space, would you have to muzzle him?
Yeah.
That's so sad though for the dog, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad.
Like having to get muzzled, like was actually.
I'm telling you, them shitty little small dogs are more dangerous.
And then they're louder as well.
They bite. They fucking bite.
No, they actually do. Yeah, no, that is sad, man.
Yeah, he can't go off the lead, but do you know what it is, guys? He just chews up all the trees and it goes down his throat, so I'd rather not. I'm going to be paying the vet bill. Put it that way.
The vet must be, like, the amount of money you must spend on food and all that, because he's a big dog.
He spends a lot of money. I spend,
How much monthly do you reckon? Like, not exactly, but estimate. On your dog alone.
£90 a week.
Wow.
410? What? Like, okay. Basically for something.
£90 a week, isn't it? It depends. If you got these other owners that own XL bullies, yeah, and
It's an XL bully, Tweety.
They said they feed it shitty little raw meat and that.
Yeah, why do they do that? And raw chicken.
They can't afford to feed the dogs good stuff. It depends how you live in it. Like if you want to feed your dog good stuff and you want your dog to look good, you're gonna have to put your hand in your pocket. Innit?
Have you seen that woman that has the XL bullies? What's that? Storm, Rain, and something, and she's got the 3 XL bullies. No. I don't know if you have seen who I'm talking about. She proper takes care. Like she cooks them steak and everything.
Yeah, my dog don't have cold food.
Yeah, like she cooks everything for them. Like
yeah, no, my dog only has hot food. Only hot food.
Disgraceful. Don't speak on kids. I think you're fine. I've got a child, so I can do whatever I want, man.
Oh, this person just keeps getting unis, boy. Innit? Shaquille. Yeah. And another one. No, they are killing them with the unis.
Stand up, Laura.
And another one. No.
But let me say something. Don't be going on there and spending money if you're struggling or you've got the money.
Hey, yo, Angie thinks that Sam Walker's gonna DIE.
Why?
Angie's just on one. She's on the outs. Because apparently he's on the run again, but he should be in the hospital. Yeah. Thank you, Kelly. I'm probably not.
Sad, man. I like Sam, man. He's got time for me, innit? So
Of course you like Sam, because you're also a criminal.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, behave yourself. I'm trying to go back, Laura.
I'm good, thank you. Angie, I thought you and Sam were friends.
Yeah, we are friends.
Oh. I'm coming off after this, guys. I need to go.
I'm going home and then I'm going to my office, man. Right, so I've booked an appointment for Angie in the dentist to sort your gum disease out.
Wow.
Angie, what did you order? Oh, the pub food, isn't it?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, she ordered pub food.
You don't know what you're eating, Ange?
Potato and something, whatever.
No.
Do you know what? Angie is one of a kind, you know, when you think about it. What 50-year-old woman you know still lives with her mum?
Even in...
I live in the house that I own.
She's one of a kind when you think about it. She's not this spoiled brat that hasn't grown up with
I
her.
live in a house that I own.
No, but think about it, like, there's not many 50-year-old women that are still acting like teenagers. You're very special.
Yeah, but you're 37 yourself, right? Are you 37?
34.
Are you 34? So you're an adult yourself and you're like a more one yourself.
Angie does not own the house, guys. Her mum made her believe that just to keep her quiet.
But you make it, you act like a moron.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's fine. That's fine. Can I see your floor?
No.
Exactly. You don't clean up after yourself? You only shower once a week? You have no responsibilities?
Thank you, guys. You lot, I'm out. I'll see you lot in a bit.
No.
Yes, I'm going to interrogate Angie. Yes. Oh my god, the filter slipped. Whoa. Hey, watch the filter. Oh my god. Sheila.
What the hell?
Oh man, hey, you're proper like going through it, innit? Hey, watch the filter, watch the filter, screenshot it. Oh my god, someone screenshot it. I'm not gonna lie, prison food is better than what you're eating right now.
I live in West London though. This is the poshest food.
You live in where?
West London.
I'm from West London.
Somewhere where you'll never ever be able to afford.
I'm from West London, so you can't. You're talking shit.
You're not from West London. Where are you in West London?
Labrador Grove, Portobello Road. You know that? Portobello.
You live in Labrador Grove now, are you?
No, I'm in Liverpool, but I'm from Labrador Grove. That's my end. Lived there my whole life.
No matter, it's where you live now. Where you live now?
Somewhere better than you, man.
You live in Liverpool.
No, I don't live in Liverpool.
It's a lot cheaper.
I don't live in Liverpool. I live in somewhere very affluent. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not being funny, Angie. You can tell from how I'm walking. You don't walk around like this. Fucking hell. You don't get a whole feel to yourself. Exactly. I think we can see who lives better.
I live in somewhere posh.
Yeah.
Have nights to yourself.
See, I can't wait for the house prices to drop with this new next financial crash, especially with the war. When house prices drop, I'm gonna see if yours is up for sale.
Good for you. All these northerners, right, not being rude, they think they've got money. They don't know what it's like. Come and live in London. You will never be able to afford to live in London. So you start north. Make it like you've got all this
You live
money.
in Acton, that's not posh. Acton is not posh, mate.
It's quite it's expensive.
Okay, watch this. all my family live in Kensington and Chelsea. Yeah?
And
And I still go down there. So watch this. What's your borough called? Because I know it's not Kensington and Chelsea. I live in one of the richest boroughs in London.
Ealing.
You don't?
Ealing.
Ealing's a shithole. Who wants to live in Ealing? That's a shithole.
They're very expensive.
It's a shithole, and I'll keep it real. I've been in London my whole life.
Alexa, wait a minute. Alexa, how expensive is Ealing?
No. Ask Alexa which one is more expensive. Yeah. Yeah. Ask it.
Category has seen the fastest inflation since January 2020. Prices are up 36.4%.
Yeah, but ask.
Alexa, stop. What am I asking? Alexa, stop. What am I asking it?
Which one is more expensive, Kensington, Chelsea, or Ealing?
But Kensington is London.
No, ask what's more expensive, Kensington, Chelsea, or Ealing? Ask.
Well,
ask
obviously Chelsea is more expensive.
Yeah,
I know that, but they're both London. You don't live in London.
Yeah. Exactly.
But you don't live in London. You going, yeah. But you don't live in either.
I'm from both now.
Chelsea is obviously more expensive than Ealing.
Anyway, I can't look at this. You're making me sick.
You're making me sick. He's making me sick. Right, let's see what's going on the internet. What am I looking at? Okay. Alexa, play Corie Wilde.
Here's